Welcome to Agadir, one of the major urban centers of Morocco and home to 45,480 capacity stadium. It is one of the stadia that Morocco is putting forward to enhance their bid. Construction work at this stadium started in 2003 when Morocco was bidding to host the 2010 World Cup. It was completed in October 2013. The 45,240 Maracay Stadium, inaugurated in January 2011, is another edifice for the 2025 AFCON bid. It is one of the first stadiums in the world to be both rectangular and also incorporate an elliptical running track. Next up is the Fair Stadium. Though in existence since 1997, the stadium was officially commissioned 10 years later. The seats at the stadium are in green and red, depicting the national colors of the Atlas Lions of Morocco.
The fact that the facilities we're seeing here are facilities in Africa, built and maintained by African firms. So it just shows that when a country is determined, when they set out to do something, they can achieve it. These things we're seeing are things that are transformed within 13 years, just when the king came on and felt it was very important and necessary to develop his country, and he made that commitment, and it's working out for them.
I think by and large Morocco has shown the leadership that it can be done. If you travel any parts of Europe and look at the facilities that we have gone through in Morocco, some of them are even better than the ones in Europe. And knowing the discipline and the vision that His Majesty King Mohammed VI has for this nation, I think it's bearing a lot of fruits because the standard the stadia are in are very good standards. No wonder Morocco made it to the semi-finals of the World Cup last year. It was no miracle if you look at what we've seen.
Despite the world-class facilities in place, the North Americans are not alone in the race to host Africa. The advisor to the president of the Morocco Football Association, Omar Kiari, explains why the nation stands out.
People, they saw Morocco during the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. We were the first African country to reach the semi-finals. And what is important is that it's not by chance that we arrived there. Since 2014, and under the presidency of Mr. Fouzi Lakja, Morocco has made a real plan of development for football. We have now our own model of development that we share with a lot of African football associations. In this plan, the first axe was about the infrastructure. We built stadiums, we built also training centers, we built the complex Mohammed VI. We have also, secondly, we worked on the governance of the clubs. So we created a national direction of control and gesture to help clubs to manage better the clubs, also financially, which is very important.
With what the host has presented to the media, how impressed is the media on their readiness?
When you come to Morocco and you see the facilities we've seen, you can tell why they are confident of hosting any global tournament or hosting any major tournament in Africa. And I think that, yeah, we've seen about 4 stadiums already. None of them is not good enough to host the Africa Cup of Nations. The capacity, the maintenance of it, the pitch, as we can see, behind there, it is all absolutely glorious. And I think that it's just a country that is showing seriousness in sports developments, that is showing seriousness in helping their athletes get better.
I must confess that I'm really very amazed at the quality of materials, sporting facilities here, the maintenance culture and everything. If you consider that Morocco is largely an arid region, mainly desert, but you see lush green grasses, even in the practicing pitch, you begin to wonder how amazing they must have been in terms of maintenance.
With the clock counting down to the announcement of the host country for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, Morocco says it's ready and hopes to get another chance to host the continent again since it last hosted in 1988.